second grade. It was my birthday, and we were learning about symmetry. The teacher had passed out these outlines of shapes. I had got a outline of a heart, so like just the outline of a heart, and I was supposed to be folding it to see if where it was symmetrical. So I folded it. What is it? Hot dog style.
Yeah, long ways.
Long ways, and I held it up to my face. And it looked like a mustache and a beard. Exactly, right? Hilarious.
It's a good bit when you're in second grade.
And I showed it to the class, and everybody died. Everybody died. And I was like, yeah. Yep, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
This is it,
like,
dude.
I turned on. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm in it now.
You heard it here first, man. Jaylen Brown got turned on in the second grade. This is the Clown College Podcast. We're just a couple of open micers trying to make our way through the scene.
Where we interview comedians throughout different stages of their comedy career, no matter if they're open micers, headliners, or traveling comedians.
I'm here too. Jamie 2.0. I just talk a lot more.
Damn it, Branden.
Go sit in the corner. We live.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what's going on? How you guys doing? Welcome
Doing
to Clown
good,
College
man.
Comedy. JJ Payton.
That's not my last name. It's Payton.
Dude, I did this so many times.
What's the girl's name?
Raina.
Raina.
I got it now. It's an inside joke. You guys don't know about this, but I can't say people's names a lot because I'm retarded.
Okay, I'm glad we're getting that out of the way. You know, this is how it's going to be.
This is what you get. I'm saying I am.
Hey, Brett, especially him.
Branden has documentation.
He has a handler, actually.
We got evidence.
You putting your headphones on, man?
Yeah, check it out.
Shit, Joe Rogan.
I want to feel like a podcast.
It's all official and shit.
Should I do my arms like this?
I think so.
All right. What you been up to, Branden?
Man, just another day in the neighborhood, working, doing shit, fucking stuff.
Living the life.
Just living La Vida Loca.
That's what I love to hear.
All right.
All right, JJ, you want to tell the fans, future fans,
Oh yeah.
what we'll be doing here?
Yeah, we're shitty podcast. Obviously, trying to bring attention to the Huntsville scene of comedy. There's funny people here. There are legitimately funny people here. People that will kill a room. It's just they don't have the exposure. We're still kind of behind in the regard of social media and getting out online, and we're trying to change that, give the scene a platform, bring attention to everybody, hopefully get their names out there, get them some recognition that they deserve. Our boy Heath, shout out our boy Heath Cordes out there in Austin, killing it, won the golden ticket on Kill Tony.
Golden ticket. That
Love
shit
that
was
motherfucker,
magical.
man.
Go watch
we're
that
proud
episode.
of you.
It's who was the guest on that episode?
It was Mike Feeney, Ryan Sickler, and one more person. Oh, Giannis Pappas.
Yeah, Giannis Pappas.
Yeah.
So go watch that episode. He's the little guy at the end. He gets the golden ticket. He gets a standing ovation. He was a Huntsville comic.
Huntsville guy. He was from Coleman. He
Coleman.
drive an hour up to Huntsville just to do the mics.
I only met him twice, but a great guy. And every time I seen him go up, he was hilarious, and he didn't let Austin down when he killed him.
Killed that shit.
I'm
Killed that
talking
shit.
about murdered him.
Yeah.
Huntsville got some bangers.
It's true.
He got some heavy hitters, and we will have one on the show today.
Hell yeah.
Excited about.
Oh,
who
yeah.
Really put all of us on. Lets us
True.
do open mics. He always hosts them. Him and Alex Z, Jaylen Brown and Alex Z. So we're gonna learn from these guys. You know, they all have been doing it way longer than us, and and we're just starting out. We're just open micers, but we want to become comedians, and hopefully they'll help us. And if you're out there looking to do the same thing, or you just like to see the ins and outs of what it's like behind the scenes, come on over, like and subscribe.
Hell yeah. Emphasis, we fucking suck right now.
Yeah.
As you're about to see.
Yeah. The camera might not even be straight. It's probably not.
You're going to hear me in the background like,
So what's up? What else is new?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Same old bullshit doing the open mics. dude.
Yeah. Open mics. We got one tonight at the Boxcar.
I ain't wrote shit for it.
No, I'm practicing my set, man.
Yeah.
Next, I only got, because Wednesday, is there going to be one on Wednesday?
I think so. We
Okay.
can ask Jaylen when he gets here.
Yeah, because he runs it.
It is his mic.
Yeah.
That mic last Wednesday was fucking crazy, dude. 5 people showed up, just 5 comics. And then there was 4 people in the audience, but there was a couple, and they said they actually came to watch the open mic, which never happens at Fusion.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And I don't think they really fucked with anybody that went up, I'm going to be honest, because I went up first, bomb. And then it was Jaylen was hosting, so he didn't even do like a full set with like actual jokes and shit. And then Dante went up. He came in late, but he went up. 2 people went up twice, and then Alan at the end, Jaylen was like, "Is any brave souls in the audience want to try it?" And Alan raised his hand, and he went up. And I really thought that this old ass white man was about to drop an M-bomb at this barbecue restaurant.
For real?
Wouldn't be the first time. Branden can tell you. But yeah, that shit was. It scared me. I was like white knuckling the table. I'm looking at Jaylen. I'm sweating. I'm like, okay.
He was that close.
Yeah, because he was like, he's like, my neighbors keep arguing, and stupid fucking joke. He's like, my neighbors keep arguing. They keep calling each other the N-word. Why do black people always call each other the N-word? You know, you must have known he was black before you married him.
Fuck.
I swear. He had too many of those $3 cores at Fusion Barbecue.
Hey.
You might hear an old man say the N-word.
Or young.
Yeah, right.
Or young. I'm there too.
You have the hairstyle for it.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I can see that pad boy just flowing off.
Once the sides go, there's less resistance. It just comes out the back to the front.
You guys are stupid, man.
Y'all ready to watch these clips, man?
Yeah. Let's do some clips.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Oh,
There he is.
see what you pick, man.
Yeah.
So I unintentionally left an open tab at Bojangles the other day. Yeah, you know, that's something you do when you're at a bar and you're fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I just did it because I was too excited to get that blueberry biscuit. Yeah, but I'm fat, so I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, I'm the worst kind of fat because I'm fat with no ass. So I'm shaped like the letter P. You know? I'm built like an old hot water heater. You know? I'm shaped like every youth minister ever. And that becomes a problem because I'm attracted to adults.
The reason.
Thanks for that clip.
Oh, yeah.
It could get a lot worse here, guys.
The reason I picked that clip though was, you know, that's one of my favorite jokes that you tell. That opener with the Bojangles shit, leaving the tab open. But also, you know, obviously that was a big moment for us because that was the first time one of us won one of the like open mic comedy competitions.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
I've never even placed. Branden, I remember you
Branden placed.
placed at
That
Rocket.
was my first time ever playing.
Hell yeah. And then Dom won the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I got lucky, guys.
No, that was a good set. That was a good set because people were going up and they were bombing, and you were the only person that pretty much that whole night they got real laughs.
Oh,
Yeah, that new dude in Branden did.
Yeah,
Because you remember they went on after.
yeah, I know.
So
I know
up until
Branden
that
did.
point, though.
Yeah, you were the first. You broke the ice in the room,
Yeah.
and then you were like the 6th comic. So 5 people went up there and just ate shit,
Yeah,
myself included.
that new dude was really good though. Like that, yeah. Remember what I'm talking about? The old one.
What's his name? Jeffrey? Jeremy?
Like when it was his first time and he went up there with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that
don't know
guy.
his name.
Yeah,
No, I know
was
who
his
you're
first
talking
time.
about. He's funny.
Yeah,
He's
he
funny.
had jokes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else about that one? Yeah.
Well, yeah. How'd you come up with the joke?
Okay.
Did that
Well,
actually happen?
Okay, so yeah, I'll give you guys some insight. So the leaving an open tab at Bojangles, that is 100% true. Actually, it's embarrassing to say, but these things happen.
Guys, act surprised.
Yeah.
Act surprised, please.
Sucking it in, sit here. But no, so I actually did that, and then what was the last one? I'm fat part.
The youth minister.
Oh, the youth minister. That's
Letter
one.
P,
Yeah,
youth
yeah.
minister. You don't even know your own joke.
No.
man.
I was yeah. Now, guys, I told you in the beginning what I am, but yeah, the youth minister. Because I was like, when I seen myself in video, and I was like, I look like a fucking youth minister.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like that. It's not a good thing.
It is
didn't
true. I
feel
went to
good about
church
that.
today. I can confirm this.
I look like I'm about to teach somebody kids about Halloween and Gomorrah or something. Solomon and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? One of the Bible things.
Oh, the Bible stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Bible stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, that's how I came up with that joke. Actually, Jonathan Silver, great. Like he's like the
Shout out Jonathan Silver.
Silver's like the boss, big dog.
Silver Dollar Comedy Night.
Silver Dollar Comedy Night. And he told me, he was like, hey, man, I did an Ozempic joke.
Yeah.
And he was like, I like where you're going with that Ozempic joke, but you should talk more about being fat. And I was like, thanks. I was like, I appreciate that.
You just got to be yourself. Talk more about being fat.
Talk about what's obvious.
Exactly what he was saying. But I mean, I appreciate it because I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I go in there and now I'll try to hit him with some, you know what I'm saying? You got to tear yourself down a little bit first. I feel
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
in.
he'll tell
You
you
know, you
straight
can't be
up.
like cocky and shit. Huh?
I said, he'll tell you straight up. Like, he went up to me. He was like, I love that rambling. Ramble. I'm like, I'll figure out what rambling is. All right.
It wasn't supposed to be that, but I'm glad I'm on to something, Jonathan.
That's what happened the other week. He was like, this dude is so good with rambling. Here he is. This nigga rambling. I was like, okay.
This motherfucker just keep yapping.
Yeah. You don't know how to shut the fuck up.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, man.
All right, let's pull up JJ's.
Hold on 1 minute. Trying to work with it. I told y'all.
It's okay. We're working through some technical difficulties, you know.
Yeah, it is. Bro.
Oh yeah, it's the first episode, guys. If you guys expected,
Whatever your
tighten it.
expectation is right now, lower it again, and we'll be there in 2 months.
yeah.
Yeah, because this thing just slowed on me so slow.
And if you don't take anything I say too seriously, because I will be wrong about a lot of things and think that I'm right, 100%.
I mean everything that I say. None of it is a joke. I am an MD, and I can tell you that COVID wasn't fucking real. Can't wait to see that clip come back.
Everybody, hey, you remember when you said that?
You're going to walk, and they're like,
See, is that it? I think I got it. Hold up.
I hear myself.
yeah, hold
You
on.
hear it? Yeah, we got it.
No, you gotta drag it over here.
Oh, yeah.
You know you got the mic too. I mean the mouse.
There it is. Up my ass. Look at this.
Just bring it, and then restart it. They can't hear it right now anyway. And then timestamp this one. I'm saying timestamp, and I have no idea how to actually do it.
Yeah,
I just hear people saying on
write it
podcasts.
down. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 2:15 p.m.
Right. For real, right? 2:15 p.m.
I'm going to write 10:15 and then say 2:10.
But as I got older, I got into high school and I started going out with my friends on Halloween. And one year we decided we wanted to do a group costume. Really original idea, groundbreaking shit, hold your applause. We decided we wanted to be the Power Rangers, which seems innocent enough. But the whole twist on it was we're not going to tell each other which Power Ranger we're going to show up as. And then we all showed up as the White Ranger. There's like 8 of us, all dressed in white, so it just kind of looked like a hate group. We went from the Power Rangers to the White Power Rangers. Most trick-or-treaters, they'll come up, knock on your door, trick-or-treat, whatever. When the White Power Rangers roll up, we knock on your door and we say, the South will rise again.
That's the clip.
Yeah.
Look, at the end when you said the South will rise again, somebody in the crowd said, "I know that's right."
Are you for real? We are from Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. That makes sense.
Revolution, bro.
Yeah, the Klan started about an hour and a half away.
For real.
Yeah, but that I like that joke, man. I think that was the
Love that
joke
joke.
I told the first time we ever met at Shenanigans.
Yeah.
I think I went up there and said that, and it's, at Shenanigans, a little risky saying
Yeah.
that kind of
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
But they laughed. They laughed.
That was a joke that got me. I was like, "Oh, this guy's good," because
Yeah.
that was like the White Power Rangers. Oh my God, that'd just send me every time I hear.
Yeah.
And especially coming from you, looking
Yeah,
like
oh,
you.
yeah.
So being like a nice guy on stage and shit like that.
The longer version of that joke, I talk about growing up, my grandparents were religious, and they didn't like the idea of Halloween, so I used to have to beg them to take me trick-or-treating and shit. And that's true. And my grandma dressed me up as George Bush for Halloween one year, the year Obama got elected. That's true. That's 100% true. And then, I talk about she sent me to school dressed up as a Native American chief for career day. Like that's a job you can just have. See, that also unfortunately is true, and I have photographic evidence for that one. So, and then I talk about like, oh yeah, I got older, and me and my friends want to do a group costume, the White Power Rangers, but it was an accident or whatever. That's not even true at all. I was just high one day, and I was like, Power Rangers. Like I heard the Power Rangers because my nephew was watching it, and I was like, White Power Rangers. I was like, I can do something with that.
That could become a whole skit.
Yeah, that could be a
The
skit.
White Power Rangers.
I need to expand more on that joke, But essentially, what I'm saying is, if you think about white power enough, you can be a comedian. You know.
When you get on Saturday Night Live, you gotta do that skit.
Keeps getting bigger.
It's getting bigger.
Buddy.
Aren't you glad you're not okay? We're gonna take it in.
That wasn't me. That was not me.
He didn't say that, y'all.
I just heavily instigated it.
Is your penis limp? Like a gelatinous Lincoln log? Like a melted popsicle? Like you stuffed a jellyfish in a baby sock?
Who the fuck is saying that shit?
Did your sex drive disappear like Malaysia Flight 17?
Hey, yo, what the hell?
Do you go soft when trying to put on a condom?
Okay, everybody does that one.
Then you need Blue Chew. When you start to go limp, it hurts your partner's feelings. It's basically emotional terrorism.
I just don't think that's what that is.
Think of your penis like Damar Hamlin. One day it went down and wouldn't come back up. But it can, with medical assistance.
That's fucking crazy.
After all, having a dick is like having a child. What's the point of having it if you can't beat it?
Hey, yo, chill.
With these chewable tablets, your dick will be harder than David Goggins during Hell Week.
Pretty fucking hard.
They might make you sweat profusely, but that's just natural lubrication.
That's just nasty.
Your veins are going to feel like fire hoses. Your heartbeat is going to rattle your rib cage.
That just does not sound pleasant in the slightest.
Blue Chew. For anybody, fat people, black people, Asian people, whoever wants it, it's for you. And I know you sitting down watching being like, my dick's, it's up there. It's not always going to be hard. Think about it. Blue Chew. You want to be like Pikachu, be electrifying in that motherfucking bed? Get some Blue Chew.
What do you call a wolf that gets lost in the woods? A werewolf. He doesn't know where he is. He is a werewolf. But okay, let's say so we get it, right? We get it. I'm not doing any magic up here. So let's say you were living with your grandma. And, you're living with your grandma, and your grandma says, hey, you piece of shit, get the fuck out of my house. What would you do? That you would effectively be homeless at this point in time. So what would you do? You would have to get a house, right? And you know how houses are expensive. So what you would do is you would go to like a Quicken Loans, a bank. I don't know, you go to an establishment that sells home loans. And when you get there, you get into a home loan place, and to your surprise, the agent that's sitting behind the desk is a wolf. What would you call that wolf that was selling home loans? You would call him a lone wolf. Yeah, you would. We get it, though. We get it. We all understand. Wolves, everybody. Let's talk about porn. I like porn. My favorite thing about porn is the categories. We got some porn categories. We got brontosaurus butt licking porn. We got we got interracial porn. We got step sibling porn. All these different. That's weird. Hey, you can't kink shame me here. Everybody's got their own thing. My thing is BBW porn. You know what BBW porn is? BBW porn, big bad wolf porn.
What's going on, guys? today we've got a guest, our first ever guest on the inaugural episode. I'm really excited about this one. This was a guy who was very welcoming to me when I started off on the open mic comedy scene here in Huntsville. He's one half of Black Panther Hidden Dragon. I'll let you guess which half. A guy whose credits consist of one co-host of the What a Joke open mic on Sunday nights at the Boxcar in Madison. Also part of the Mad Comedy open mic at Mad Maltz every fourth Thursday of the month. A guy who really cannot be summed up in any amount of words. A guy with a very unique style, Jaylen Brown.
Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that shit. Thank y'all.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
y'all.
man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Of course,
Thanks
dude.
for being here,
That shit
man.
is cool.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up, bruh. Yeah,
Money
most,
spread.
most of these comedy niggas be broke, bruh. I gotta subvert that expectation and off rip.
Oh my gosh, he's defying the stereotype right
happening,
now.
bruh. Yeah, I just had to do that's my one bit. I just wanted to bit it up in the beginning, guys. Most of these comedy niggas be broke, bruh. Not this guy.
That's Girari right there. Damn, man.
Yeah, Jaylen,
Damn.
like JJ was saying, for both of us, all of us, you guys have these mics, and you let us just go up there and let us just grow. You always give us good advice, and I appreciate you for that, man.
For sure.
Oh yeah,
for
especially
sure.
you, because it's not everybody. You know, everybody's doing comedy for whatever reason they're doing it for. But as soon as I talked to Jaylen the first time, I'll never forget. The first time I saw you perform was March of this year at the Stand Up Live open mic.
Sounds about right.
And you got up there and you didn't say anything. You reached into your pocket and pulled out a lemon, like a lemon wedge, and ate it and went, fuzzy. And that was how you opened it. And then right after that, you just held a finger gun up at the audience, was like, pew, pew, pew. I was like, what the hell is going on? But everybody was laughing. I'm like, this dude doesn't sound like anybody else that went up. And it was like 40 comics that went up that night. And I remembered you. And then when I started doing them myself, you know, you were very welcoming. You know, obviously you're very funny, but there's a part of you that was very accepting, very welcoming,
yeah.
you know, giving me advice and shit. And I always appreciated that.
Yeah, thank you, JJ. I can speak on both of that. What I did at Stand Up Live, I did that because it's not that I don't respect Stand Up Live, but it's just like as a comedian, everybody is looking up at the Stand Up Live mic like this is my moment.
Yep.
And so it's like if everybody's going up like that, like I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. I'm gonna do what I feel is funny, and it's gonna be something that like you don't expect to see. Like that's easy to do. Like for me, that's easy to do. And then another thing on top of that, like this is a clown college, right?
Yeah.
Like I went.
You're our professor.
I went to clown college, actually, like in real life, and you know, a big part of comedy, from what I learned there, was like ensemble. So when I look at it, like as in terms of like the Huntsville scene, it's like we're only as strong as our weakest link. So like I don't mind being accepting. Like we're just us being funny. Like me being funny helps other people be funny, and I want us to be where like the next Austin or wherever, like Huntsville, we have the talent. Like that's that's where I'm coming from. I'm just like, let's be funny, y'all. That's all. That's all it means to me.
We were talking about that in the opening segment. Do you have the talent here? I mean, there's some funny.
Yeah.
I don't care where you're from, what you like. There's some funny people here, some extremely funny people here. Now, you said you actually went to clown college. Where did you go to college for, and what did you go for?
Oh, yeah. I went to college in Chicago.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago. It was Columbia College, Chicago. That's what it's called.
I guess, just something light.
Yeah, something like, bro.
Not a big deal.
That'd be crazy.
Not
I mean,
fucking
we should have
Columbia.
guessed from the fucking money spread he opened up with, you know.
Yeah, it's some light.
We got
bro.
an Ivy League man at the table.
Well, no, it's two different Columbias. It's not the same. That's y'all are talking
You
about
could
the
have
good
fooled us.
Columbia.
Me and Dom don't fucking know. You could have fooled us. Everybody in the
Where
room
you
thought you were
at?
talking about.
We don't know.
No, I went to Harold Washington out there too, but that's a city college.
He doing
but-
another flex.
No, that's not a flex. That's not a flex. We don't know. I went to a whole bunch of colleges out there, but I went to Columbia College. Like that was the main idea, and my major out there was comedy writing and performance.
That's a major they offer?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah.
UAH could never.
I mean, they had like, I remember one of the teachers that we had that was teaching us comedy theory. it was like she used to date Stephen Colbert or something like that.
And that's
like,
how
that was. I don't know.
That's
Like,
her main
that
credit.
was what people
Yeah.
were saying. Like,
No,
but she's
no,
cool.
yeah,
like
yeah.
Ann Libera, if anybody wants to look her up.
Ann
Like, she's real
Libera.
cool. She taught me like a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you think you learned a lot from going there?
Oh yeah, I can say this. I definitely learned like set up punchline, the structure of jokes, like the concepts that people find, what makes people laugh. Like I found that stuff out, and that's cool if you're interested in that kind of thing. But if you want to do comedy, if you want to become a comedian, you don't have to go to college for it. College is completely
Right.
unnecessary. It's just the it's just that experience. That's all. That's how I look at college in general. Like college is just an experience, and it's just so happened that I put comedy over mine. It could have been accounting or whatever. I feel
Yeah.
like I
Right.
still would have got the same experiences had I, I guess it's just mindset for me. It just boils
Yeah.
down to mindset, whatever you're doing. But yeah, you don't need comedy college to do comedy. I
Right.
would say, yeah.
But with that being said, your experience, your time in Chicago, do you view that as something that benefited your comedy
Oh, for
career?
sure.
Or-
yeah, definitely. Like, I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, sometimes I wish I could go back.
Right.
But no, like, there's obviously, like, redeeming things here. Like, one thing I can say about Huntsville, it's one of the, like, most supportive scenes, and like you were saying earlier, like, we definitely have talent here. It's like underrated. Huntsville's underrated for
Very
sure.
underrated.
Yeah.
I feel like people just don't know about the comedy
Yeah,
scene.
right.
That's one of the goals of this podcast.
Yeah,
is to,
even
like,
people in Huntsville don't know. Like,
exactly.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And I've lived here my whole life. I had no idea until I started doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, but we got that shit. We
Yeah.
got that shit out
got
here.
that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
That Heath.
Fire.
Heath.
Yeah, we talked about it in our
Yeah.
section.
He said the best bucket pool ever.
Yeah.
No, they fuck with Heath, bro. That's
They
just
fuck with
crazy.
Heath.
Yeah.
The
He
people
was just
love
down
Heath.
here. He was just here doing mics, doing your mic.
He
But,
was
like-
just here.
Like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Like
man.
everything changed so fast. And of course, like, fuck yeah. Go Heath, dude.
yeah.
Shout out Heath Quarters.
And Heath has the jokes like you exactly
Yes.
like he's one of them. And you got you, Alex. Like he's so dynamic and so different than everybody else you're gonna see.
Exactly.
And you got Sci-Fi who will just have you on the floor
Oh, Sci-Fi.
the whole time. Ty Funny, Sierra,
Price.
Moses,
Yeah.
Dan Price. They're all so funny.
we have these characters, like these like names who would be something if they had like the limelight on
The
them.
exposure.
If they had the
Exactly.
exposure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the talent is undeniable, I feel like.
For
It's really
sure.
just that exposure aspect, which is why we're trying to have people on, give people a platform, build up the scene. You know, obviously we're the host or whatever, but we're
We
just,
ain't shit.
it's a community thing. We are not shit.
Yeah.
We are not
Yeah,
shit.
thank y'all for doing this. And I can say like the way it breaks down, because I got here a little before y'all, but not much before y'all.
Okay.
And so like the way that I guess the upperclassmen have been saying it, not to say that, but it's like y'all were like a new class of people coming into the like comedy scene.
Comedy scene.
And so it's like, as far as like y'all two are going the hardest from what I can see. Like y'all two, like y'all got the podcast right now. Like you be saying retard and shit. Like y'all ain't afraid. Like this shit is pretty cool. You be saying retard. You be saying midget. Dom. You be
Yeah,
going
He
crazy.
did say
I
midget.
didn't mean this. And you know what? It didn't even make sense. No. Trust me, I don't give a fuck. You can think what you want about me, goddammit.
No, it's funny.
Yeah. But like when I said that on Monday, I was like, he said, what'd you say? You said, what are those tall people? What are those
What
tall?
are those tall adults next to the other children?
I was like, the midgets, Charlie.
The midgets, Charlie. No, Mikey.
Mikey.
Yeah,
Which is not a British name.
Yeah, it didn't make sense at all. We were trying to improv. We were doing a 1800.
It's like 18th, 19th century fucking British orphans go to the mall for the first time.
The hardest improv scene of all time. My first one too.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying. That's why. Like, you can't be mad at you if not that anybody was. It's like you don't make him improv. Right? Like, don't make him say anything he wants to.
But before that, I was thrown off the whole fucking scene because Dom hit me with one of the funniest fucking roast ever. He was like, JJ looked like a hipster slave owner. Like he only make him pick espresso beans. And the whole fucking crowd was laughing. I was like, what the fuck? That was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Well, look, Jaylen, because they said it was supposed to be a nice roast.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't know how to do that. So
There's no nice
I'm just
part
gonna
about
say
that.
he's a slave owner,
Said
but
I
a
own
good
humans.
one that makes you pick a less, harmful plant.
Hey, coffee's a very labor-intensive crop, Dom. That's fucked up, man.
We appreciate you for that.
Yeah. How do you think you get energy, dude? There's no Starbucks without me, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, nah. If JJ was my slave, bro, nah, we in there. Man.
First of all, we be growing weed. Let's be honest. We're not growing them fucking espresso beans, right?
Nah, he's cool as hell. I'm already knowing.
Hemp oil and shit.
You heard it here first, man. I'm the chillest slave owner of all time.
But no, I also think, I really believe this. The more fucked up shit you say, that in my experience with people, they have been the better people. You know what I'm saying? The people who try to be like, oh, you have to, everything has to be just like this. They're hiding so much shit. They feel terrible because they're trying to, that they want to get mad about something. You know what I mean? And they want to project their things. Everybody has things said about them. No matter what you are, no matter what color, what you look like, you're short, you're tall, you're fat, you're skinny. Everybody has something that's said about them. You can't just be like, oh, you can't say that because my uncle got shot in the ass. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is about. But I don't subscribe to that, and hopefully I can get
We're
back on the floor.
comedians. We're up here challenging that. If we didn't do that, y'all would look at us crazy.
Yeah.
Like we're supposed to push the envelope.
And we're trying to make it funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I don't want to. I'm getting off the highway.
Yeah.
We're better than you. That's what we're saying.
So you like rap, Jaylen, right?
Oh, of course, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna read you a lyric from an artist, and I want you to tell me who it is. Try to guess who it is.
Oh,
all right?
we got games. Oh, y'all different.
Yeah.
Y'all on
Okay.
another
We got
level.
pre-planned
Okay.
activities and shit.
All right. So a great virtue of mine would probably be my patience.
Oh shit, that's that's Eastlay, man. That's Eastlay. That's your boy. That's me. Hell yeah, man.
I went and listened to all your songs last night.
Hey, that's crazy.
I went to listen to every single one on SoundCloud. Some of them aren't yours though, right?
Oh no, all of them. If you listen to everything on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
all of those are mine.
Okay.
Hell yeah, man.
I like
Hell
the beat, the L say thank you.
Ooh, Elf say thank you.
Yeah.
Damn, you went deep.
He's just turning into Nardwar.
Oh no,
He's turning into
Elf say
fucking Nardwar.
thank you.
If you go to Jaylen Brown, he's on Instagram. We're gonna put his handle and all that stuff on
We're gonna
there.
put his address
And
on here.
I'm telling you, he has on his Instagram. He has a couple raps on the what's that Explore page or what's it called? Your page.
On my page. Yeah,
on your
my
page.
I got
So-
it.
okay, and also I'm new to Instagram and all this shit.
Dom's
You know?
old as fuck.
I'm old.
Dom's
and
old
I
as
don't
hell.
like it. I'm not being honest with you.
He could run for president.
Yeah. But
all
I
I'm
was on
saying.
there, so I might get some of these terms wrong. But yeah, I went there. I saw that beat, that the Elf say thank you, and I was like, I like this, dude. I
Damn.
was just sitting rocking to that bad boy. So I had to write
Yeah.
it down.
Appreciate it,
Like
dog.
that.
Nah, that's a deep cut for sure.
So how long you been rapping?
I want to say since like the middle of the pandemic, maybe. So like late 2018, early 2019, somewhere in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, is that just like a artistry thing? Like you want to be a well-rounded artist, or is it just your personal interest and it just so happens to be art?
Oh yeah, personal interest for sure. I had a catalyst coming back from Chicago when I had to, so I didn't graduate from the comedy college, but when I left and came back, I like this girl who made music. It was a liberal arts college. She was in like the music side of things, but like we kept in touch, and then like she kind of inspired me to start making music. But the reason why she inspired me, why I hadn't done it before that, was because like my family, like my dad's side of the family, my sister and my dad and my grandma on his side, they like all of them sing. All of them sing, grew up in the church. My dad like plays guitar and bass. My granddad, he has a gospel group called Greg Brown and the Trumpeters. It's just like, yeah, they sing a gospel quartet. So it's like my family has big musical background. I always felt like the black sheep. So it was like this thing that I kind of suppressed, but then that girl brought it out of me, and then that's when I was just like, okay, let me just get all this stuff that I have in, because I look at it as like just an expressive way, just a way to express myself, and I fuck with that in any capacity.
Hell yeah.
Just being able to express myself, articulate what I have in my mind. Music is just another way to do that.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I'm telling you, you're good, and whenever I was thinking about people who you remind me of, and I couldn't think of anybody like comedy wise. I found one, but Childish Gambino, because you can do it all. You son of a bitch, you probably can act too, can't you?
Oh, that's what I was doing before.
Flip this shit over. Damn, you can do everything.
Damn, dude.
I mean, that was a part of the school.
We got a Renaissance man in here, dude.
I'm telling you.
Shit.
Okay, I think I handled that one. No, but you remind me of a Richard Ayoade.
Ayoade.
Yeah, okay.
Ayoade, you know what I'm talking about?
He
Like
was
an
in,
American version of him.
in the not it was
Watch.
The
Yeah,
Watch.
yeah.
My mom was actually a extra in that movie.
That's
When they're
crazy.
in the football game, when they're in the football stadium, you can see my mom in the back. She got her phone case signed by Ben Stiller that day.
Damn.
It wiped off now. She like,
What the
she doesn't
hell?
have the case anymore, but like she showed me. Yeah, that was a pretty funny movie too. Pretty funny movie.
It was a funny movie. They had they had to change it because of the Trayvon Martin.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
because it was called The Neighborhood Watch.
yeah.
Oh, damn.
And then Zimmerman
Yeah.
Came out right around that
Fuck,
time.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
So your whole family background is just all in the arts, acting and music,
Pretty much,
all that kind of
yeah.
stuff. So how? I know you said like at first you didn't want to pursue music because maybe you felt like it was big shoes to fill based on your family history, something like that. So where does the comedy come from? What does the art of comedy mean to you in relation to all these other things? Is that your separate thing that you do? Like you see that as like your independence, your independent artistry, or is that? Where did that come from?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you where it came from, JJ, but it's definitely been here the whole time.
Hell yeah.
It's been a passion of mine. I can say the day I realized I wanted to do something with comedy, or like the day comedy as a thing clicked for me, was in second grade. It was my birthday, and we were learning about symmetry. The teacher had passed out these outlines of shapes. I had got a outline of a heart, so like just the outline of a heart, and I was supposed to be folding it to see if where it was symmetrical. So I folded it, what is it, hot dog style?
Yeah, long ways.
Long ways, and I held it up to my face, and it looked like a mustache and a beard. Exactly, right? Hilarious.
It's a good bit when you're in second
And I
grade.
showed it to the class, and everybody died. Everybody died, and I was like, yeah. Yep, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
This is it,
like
dude.
I turned on, like I was like, yeah, I'm in it now.
You heard it here first, man. Jaylen Brown got turned on in the second grade
Yeah, man.
in front of the whole class.
In front of the whole class.
That's when you knew he was a comedian.
Hell yeah. And then also like I also had like my granddad. I was living with my granddad and grandma and mom when I was real young. But like he would have like the Chappelle Show on. He actually, and my granddad, he actually was a warden when I was living in California with him. This is the time I'm talking about.
Prison warden.
He was a prison warden, and he would do comedy nights up there. He would tell jokes to the prisoners.
Damn.
His thing is like, you got to make them laugh. That's what he'd be telling to me. And so he would say like, he would just tell them stories about like me and my sister. And so like, I'm sure my granddad has a whole bunch of influence on me about why I've stuck with it this long. But yeah, it's just been a passion. It's been a real big passion of mine. And it's like every time I've like tested it, I've gotten like good results. Like every time I've tested my funniness, I've come out funny. So it's like I gotta keep on doing this. And so then it turned out like, well, I can't do math. So it's like, I'm really good at this thing. So let me
Narrowing it down. Dude. Process of elimination.
Yeah, it's stuck around this long. So yeah.
Damn.
All right. So would you? Okay, hold on. Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature,
A sea creature.
all right, or an airborne creature?
I'm going in the sea, Dom.
Going in the
I
sea.
gotta go into the sea.
What are you thinking about?
Ooh, octopus, cuttlefish.
Damn.
Any of those, one of those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is there
I can
any
dig the
reasoning?
octopus.
Or
Octopus
just,
or cuttlefish? Well, I'm going cuttlefish because have you ever seen a cuttle?
Now,
Have y'all
what's
ever seen a
which
cuttlefish?
one is the cuttlefish?
hey, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah,
Picture of a
yeah.
cuttlefish.
Yeah, a cuttlefish is like it's like a It's like a fat squid. If you look at a squid.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but like it has more, like it can change colors a little bit more. Like it's like a mix between a squid and an octopus almost. It's like but not exactly. Like I'm not a scientist, but
He is a marine biologist.
I'm a comedian guy. But yeah, it's like a mix of and I'm going cuttlefish just because I like the colors, and I feel like if I could do that as a human, that's what I would be doing. I would just
Be pretty sick.
shining. Mesmerizing people. That's what I'm trying to do. But
That's what you do on stage. You're very cuttlefish-esque on stage.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I'm trying to go for.
People are like, "What the fuck is that?" And then it surprises you, and you're like, "Oh, that's cool. I fuck with it. I fuck with the cuttlefish,
like
dude.
a squid or something." No,
It's like something I've seen before, but I haven't. You know?
for sure. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So when was the moment? Like, I know you said second grade. That's when you realized, like, oh, this funny shit. Maybe this is something. And then, as you get older, you're like, okay, yeah, I do want to lead into this. When did you start calling yourself a comedian?
Ooh.
Or really thinking of yourself as a comedian?
Not until I started doing it. And even when I started doing it, I still didn't really feel like a comedian. Now I can say I do feel like one. That's a good ass question, because I have struggled with it. The thing that I tried to figure out first was, am I funny or not? And that took me a little while. Like, I would ask myself the question. I'd be like, yeah, I'm funny. But then something would challenge me. And then I would have to go back to the drawing board. But, like, once I got that down, I want to say I didn't start feeling like I was a comedian until I came here. So that's got to be like 2021.
Okay, so you did stand up in different locations. Mm-hmm. Tell us which ones and what you like and dislike about them.
I started out in Chicago, and I did my first ever stand-up set at Second City. It was a class going on up there. And I went there, and I told a whole bunch of jokes about, like, being in Chicago for the first time. And it got that itch out of the way, that first, like, oh, I did it. Yeah. And, like, I didn't bomb or anything. Mm-hmm. But before that, I had been doing improv, which is a whole different thing, but, like, has definitely influenced my stand-up comedy. For sure. But improv is crazy. But first stand-up set at Second City, after I get kicked out of Columbia, get evicted out of Columbia, I go to Atlanta, and then I start doing this. I don't want to do him like that. His name is Jacob Marmon. He's come to the scene a few times.
Should we say that? Yeah, you want us to bleep it?
Yeah, no. I thought about some of his personal interests. I didn't want to put him on blast like that. But Jacob Marmon, very funny guy. He got me into comedy out in Atlanta. He was like, yeah, you got to start doing this. You got to start coming out here, because like, after I had like got kicked out of Columbia, like I was chasing my dream. I became a man out in Chicago. I was stepping out on faith and taking the leap of faith and doing my comedy stuff. Mm-hmm. But then as soon as like they were like, you don't have enough money to be here, I was like, damn. I was like looking at the moon late at night, just waiting for somebody to rob me or something out in the streets of Chicago. And I just felt so down. And so after that, I went to Atlanta to live back with my parents. And then that's when I met Jacob. And he was like, nah, man, you need to get out here and start doing this. Like, you can't stop doing comedy. And so I started doing comedy out there. And then I moved here. Okay. And so really Atlanta, Chicago, and Huntsville. That's about it.
That's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive. Because, I mean, those are huge markets.
Huge markets,
yeah. Atlanta and Chicago is... I mean, Huntsville will be. You know
right, for sure.
But I mean, like, first time on stage at Second City that's a legendary.
Yeah, I mean, I may have said it like that. It was like a room.
It still counts.
Second City. It's just like if you went up at the Comedy Store and you're like, oh, the one that it's still the Comedy Store. You went up
for sure. I mean,
Second City.
That was my thing. I thought I was hot shit because the first open mic I did was Stand Up Live in Huntsville, and then Jaylen went up at Second City for the first time, and then fucking Dom, his first time ever doing stand-up, killed Tony. So I'm not shit.
Now
is what I'm saying.
But I was the only one who did bad.
but the guts,
terrible.
The
guts is crazy.
That's insane.
That's getting up there is really 75% of the battle. Getting up there, just being up there the whole time is a big part. Like being funny. I don't know if I feel like there's humor in everything. I'm not gonna say that anybody can be funny, but there are moments that anybody can take advantage of that will be funny.
Exactly.
Dropping knowledge on this bitch.
Yeah. You just got to be able to see the moments, and anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. All right. What's the most interesting dream you ever had?
The most interesting
Are you
dream.
a big dream? Do you have a lot of dreams? You frequently dream?
Yeah, y'all.
I know he does because I listen to it.
I be having
Oh,
interesting
yeah.
dreams, bro.
He might be a prophet.
Yeah, I be feeling that way. I be feeling like I used to be in Tibet, like as a monk. I feel that way, like a reincarnation type shit. But one of these dreams, let me feel like one of these dreams. Ramana Harshi, if I feel like I'm reincarnated, who do I feel like I'm reincarnated as?
Yeah.
Ramana Harshi. But
Ramana Harshi.
yeah,
Is that a Tibetan monk?
hell yeah.
He was peaceful or he fought people?
Peaceful. Okay. Yeah, you would be.
Shout out Tibet, dude.
Shout out Tibet for real.
Shout out orange.
But-
Underrated color. You know, make that your primary garb. That's a bold move, and it paid off, obviously.
I gotta say, one of my strangest dreams, dreams is a big question for me. I do a lot. There's a lot that happens to me in the dream realm. I'll say that.
That's okay. Okay, so I'll narrow it down. I'll narrow it down. I'd say a dream that was bliss for you then. Like when you were like, that was what I would want.
Yeah.
When I woke up, I'm like, oh, that would be perfect.
You're kind of
No
sad
matter
that
how
you
far
woke
out
up.
it is.
Yeah. I got you. It was semi-lucid. I didn't realize it was a dream, but I realized I was me. I didn't realize it was a dream, but I realized I was me, and I could run in slow motion. And
Damn.
I was in a space that was a mixture of Huntsville over by the Speakeasy, Campus 805, over in that area, and Chicago. I was on the streets of Chicago, but it was like familiar buildings that looked like the Speakeasy over there. And I was doing parkour, and I had full control over my body, and I could like just feel my body. And I woke up, and I was like, damn. I could run in slow motion. I tried to because it was so easy in the dream. Like I could feel my body, and I tried to do it. It just didn't translate the stuff I was doing in the dream.
Damn.
That's probably one where it was like, and that was just because I had been trying to get into a lucid dream state. Like I had been trying to get there. But hell yeah, guys, I got a whole bunch of dreams that go. I had a reoccurring one about like some cats. There was this cat that could talk to me. And damn, the sleep paralysis stuff. I was in Chicago. I was sleeping down in my dorm. And I was the only one with a roommate, but my roommate was gone. And so I woke up or whatever, but I couldn't move. I'm not sure if y'all know how sleep paralysis
No,
works.
I know.
But it's like, I guess I woke up, I'm aware of my surroundings. I don't know if it's necessarily a dream or whatever, but it's like I heard something in my ear go, it's a sensation. And then I woke up out of that, but it was like, or I could move again. Like that shit is crazy. Sleep paralysis is crazy. My mom tells me that when I was in her stomach as a baby, as an infant, she was living in Virginia, and my dad it was late at night, and she was sleeping in the living room. In the living room, she was sleeping on the couch, and the couch had a mirror. It was up against a mirror wall, and then across from her was a window, and so she was having a bout of sleep paralysis this night. And when she woke up or came to in the room, she couldn't move, but she felt me going like crazy in her stomach. And then she said she heard saw a shadowy figure come in from the window because it was open. She left the window open when she laid down with me. She had a long day or something, is how she described it. She just laid down with the window up. She saw a shadowy figure come in the room. And then I started going crazier in her stomach trying to get out or whatever. Then she says he started saying the Lord's Prayer, and then the thing went away.
That's crazy.
It's like, well, yeah, dream stuff is crazy. It's crazy that you asked me about dreams. I got a whole bunch that would probably change the tone of the interview. Got a whole bunch of them, man.
Well, the tone is changing. The tone changed when the demon came in and said the Lord's Prayer.
Wild
See,
stuff,
we're laughing,
man.
dude. There's humor in everything. Jaylen Brown. dropping gems and dreams and whatever that was. Experiences.
They after me, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Damn, dude. You think you got like a bounty on your head in like the spiritual
In the
realm?
spiritual realm, bro. I think they trying to get me, bro. I'm too peaceful.
Dude,
Peaceful,
they
bro.
want to fuck up your nirvana, man.
They not going to, bro.
They can try.
They can try.
They can try hit them with a money spread real quick.
You already know I got it, bro.
That reflects all the
light
bad
work.
energy, man. Yeah. This is one I wanted to ask you though. What's your Waffle House order?
My Waffle House order, bro. This might be basic. I'm getting the All-Star special, bro.
Classic,
Can't go
dude.
wrong, bro. I gotta get the waffle too. I
What
don't know.
meat are you getting?
Yeah, we need the
I'm
whole
getting
thing.
sausages, the rounds, the sausage rounds, the sausage rounds.
Hell yeah.
How you like your eggs?
I like my eggs. I'm getting them scrambled with
Okay.
a little cheese.
Come on, talk
Okay.
to me.
Scrambled with a little
Hell
cheese.
yeah,
Talk to
dude.
me.
Oh yeah, I do it right, bro. I be in there.
You get the hash
Savory.
browns?
Oh yeah.
Grits.
Oh yeah. I get
Smothered?
hash browns. I get hash browns smothered.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And smothered is the cheese, right?
Smothered is the cheese.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I get it smothered and chopped.
What's
I
the
think.
drink though?
Smothered and chopped.
What's the drink?
So it's like I'll usually go lemonade. I might go water, but that's usually I don't like drink coffee or anything like that. I go lemonade or water. That's what I'd be on.
See, I fuck myself over sometimes because I'll order a chalky milk.
Chalky
you know what I'm
milk?
saying? I'll drink some chocolate milk, and then it's just too heavy. And then I start,
See,
and
yeah.
I'm usually drunk if I'm at Waffle House, so I start down
Oh, no,
spiraling.
for sure.
Like so many carbs, and I hate myself, and everything sucks.
Put milk on it.
Yeah, that happens.
But it was only $7, so you know, at least there's that.
No, yeah, I'll get the All-Star special, or I'll get that the sandwich that they got. Not the burger. I'm forgetting it. It's
Is it like
the,
a melt?
It's the melt. Yeah, I
The
get
bacon, egg, and cheese, or the sausage, egg, and cheese?
sausage, egg, and cheese.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll get that.
Dom, what's your Waffle House order, man?
I do the same, but instead
Same?
of I get grits with cheese instead of hash browns,
Cheese grits.
and then bacon instead of sausage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably take the bacon. You know,
I like
I'm a
the
sausage
circle
links
bacon.
guy.
Sausage links.
I'm a
Ooh.
links
Oh,
guy.
okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
like links,
Sausage and jelly biscuit though.
Oh yeah.
Sausage patty, throw some grape jelly on there. Eat that by itself. That's I live off that for a week.
Hell yeah. All right. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. So, do you get heckled a lot?
Do I get heckled a lot?
Mm-hmm. And when you have, how did you deal with it?
So
nice,
that's
mean.
So that's the thing. In most cases, I can handle a heckler. It's like, cause like what with me, I'm looking for moments that I haven't planned for. That's part of the improv stuff. I look at everything as a gift. Any moment that is up there is a chance for me to flip it and turn it into a funny thing. So I can deal with most hecklers. In terms of like me getting heckled, when I was in Atlanta, it happened the most. But also that was when earlier. I didn't have a control over the audience how I do now. Not to say that I do, but
No, you
it
do.
it definitely isn't where it's at now. Yeah, like getting heckled, I can handle it, but I don't get heckled so much anymore. But when I first started out, I definitely got heckled a little bit, and it was mostly black rooms too. And I hate to say it like that, but that's just the facts. Like
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
but it's like it's also I was
you different.
I was different. I was coming in there with very high concept stuff. Like I was coming into the nightclub with juggling balls. So it's like I'm not mad at them for heckling.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but it's like I am like I don't
You
know.
are who you are.
I am who I am. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's why I
Yeah.
love you. And you don't care
Yeah.
who's in the audience. You're gonna be you.
I'm gonna do it, bro. It's
Hell
funny,
yeah, man.
All right, Jaylen, we want to say thanks for coming. Great interview.
For sure.
Hell yeah,
I mean, we
Hell
got some
yeah.
good stuff here.
Some gems in
Yeah.
there.
Thanks, man.
Definitely. And you're a gem of a guy.
Yeah.
I just want to
Hey,
tell you that.
yeah,
all right.
Appreciate y'all.
Hell
Right
yeah.
back at y'all.
And anything you want to promote right there in that camera?
Hey y'all, yeah. I be doing comedy. I be doing this. I got some shows next week. I got a show on the 16th. I got one on the 17th. I got one on the 18th. Also got one on the 10th. The one on the 10th is going to be in Florence. It's an improv comedy thing with Bobby Sutton and Joyce Lyles. The thing on the 16th is something. The thing on the 17th is at OTBX. And then the thing on the 18th is a don't tell, so I can't really say too much about it, but be on the lookout. I'll post something about it. And that's really all I got going on right now. Just look out for me next week. I'll be posting about it on my Instagram, which is Jaylen B. We know Jaylen _B18.
All right.
That's all
Hell
we got.
yeah.
That's all the stuff.
All right.
That's
Hell
all the
yeah,
stuff.
man.
That's episode 1. History right here, baby.
History.
Yeah.
History.
Inaugural episode, pilot
Awesome.
episode, dude.
Thanks for having
All
me.
right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. We'll see you later.